Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video and finally back with my chart haul for December 2K15. Once again, it took me like 3 weeks from posting the charts on my website nightsales.de, which you will find linked in the description box below, to doing a proper chart haul video. This time because of unforeseen events that put me under a little bit of stress and action. And these events still affect me kind of, and the next weeks will be definitely more busy than I expected them to be. But anyway, it's December 24th, 1 a.m. kind of, and as I'm one of those guys giving a fuck about any festive seasons and Christmas and all that shit and New Year's Eve and whatever, I'm shooting a video, and after a pretty productive day, I'd say, and I've already recorded a mix for a DJ mix series called the 45/7 Vinyl Club, which is a mix series that is dedicated to 45 7-inch records only, and I've done a mix for that series which will be published in early 2K16, I guess, in about 4 weeks or so. I will see. I don't have a proper date yet, but I will let you know as soon as I got it. And so I was picking a lot of 45s from my collection and decide what to play and stuff, and wrote a record review and made plans for the Christmas days, which I will spend at the Mojo Club from 25th to 27th, working there. And yeah, now I'm gonna do a quick shot for the top records and tapes and CDs of the month, and I hope you're gonna like it and stuff. As I said, you will find the link to my chart post on nightsales.de in the description below. First is a tape. I guess you already know about that. This is my first split release with Dr. Noisem, baze.djunkiii versus Dr. Noisem on Dr. Noisem tapes. 3 tracks on that: Death of a Sample, Panic, and Monster. Monster is by Dr. Noisem. The other 2 are by myself, and it's noise and stuff, and I've already done a video about that release on my channel, so you've seen that, and I'm not going into further details here. The next one is pretty interesting. On Staubgold, the Schwarzenbach, Nicht sterben, aufpassen. It's a CD release, 9 tracks, and with a proper inlay and stuff. And what's interesting about that is that the Schwarzenbach is a collaborational project between the well-known and well-appreciated Kammerflimmer Kollektiv and also the author and music writer Dietmar Dart. And musically they go into areas of post-wave, post-indie, kind of post-rock, but also with vocals and stuff, and also a little bit of Einstürzende Neubauten in their Silence is Sexy era kind of, and pretty dark, pretty intense, good music, not released on vinyl as far as I know, and so the Schwarzenbach is on CD here. I've already reviewed that on my website, so you might have a look at that. Next one is a 7-inch, which I also used in the mix I've been talking about. My Trip Empty. It is a black 7-inch produced by a guy called Angel or Angel Simichiev, guess a Russian guy or Bulgarian or something like that, and he is producing dark ambient, droney ambient stuff. Pretty good. I got that on a trade I did with one of my friends who runs a small mail order and distribution stuff, and also a label, and I received that via trade, and this is pretty good stuff. The next one you might have already seen on my channel as well. Drums, Shook on Full Time Hobby, indie folk stuff. Nice cover on the Full Time Hobby label. Band is from Canada, and I've been to a show where I bought this, and I've done a video about that show or about the show review already on my channel, so you will find that link in the description box as well. Next up is Solaris by Luca Agnelli on the Upon.you label from Berlin, run by Horst Grunert and Marco Wesmann. Also one of the records I picked up when I was in Berlin last time, because I work for that label and I write all the copyright all the release infos and artist infos for them and stuff. And there's like tech house, techno stuff with a little bit of like good synth and stuff. Pretty good label, recommended and stuff. And also the next one is on the UWX. It's also an Upon.you sub-label, a white label, 300 copies I guess. Sierra Sam, Remember Me, good ravey techno, and like if you think Berlin and you don't think Berghain but think techno, this is the stuff you look for. Sierra Sam, Remember Me, 3 tracks on that, good stuff as well. Going into the grime with When featuring Rico Dan, the remixes on the Key Sound label, remixes by Walton and Ken and Neek of the track Play Your Corner. This is a back, pretty good grime stuff. One side more of the old school grime vein, like about 2006, 2005, which I really love, and the other side is more modern stuff. I love that, and hard to get good grime on vinyl, and the only like proper grime record I've seen coming out in the last time was the Fabric box set by Logan Sama, which is really ridiculously expensive, which is about 70 or 80 bucks I guess in the record store I work at, and I haven't listened to that in full, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get that. Also another Hot Flush release, DJunkiii, Break It Down. Not Hot Flush, Hyperdub, of course, it's Hyperdub, not Hot Flush. Hot Flush is Scuba's old label. I bought this especially for the track Ecstasy, which is produced with DJ Earl, and it features that famous line from Kim Mazel's Useless, there's a void, where should be ecstasy, we all know that, and pretty good footwork stuff, and really lovable and danceable, and this track only is worth the whole like 12-inch on Hyperdub. Next one you've seen already as well, Wyoming, Moonjaunt on ADP, indie folk from ADP Records. Wyoming is a German band. It's just it's a gatefold as well. There's the vinyl one side, and the last one is a white label coming from the same trade with my friend who runs that distribution thing in Leipzig, and it's a bass message I guess. This is a label and 6 tracks on here by Disrupt, Beam Up LK, the Duke of Duke, and Elemental, as well as Misak and Cici. And apart from the Duke of Duke, which has already released one 7-inch on Ameise, which is a label related to the Hamburg-based pressing plant Ameise, I do not know much about any of the artists, but I know that the label comes from Leipzig, and what's on there is a variety of bass music, going from classic dub, modern dub, to footwork, juke, and dubstep. 6 track on that. Pretty interesting, and one should check that out if one is into bass music and can get that, because distribution channels for this label might be a little bit tricky, I guess. So that's it for today, and not the final video of 2015, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, follow me on Sue and on Twitter and stuff. Don't follow me on Facebook because, as you know, I abandoned my Facebook page, and it's been like 6 weeks now, approximately, since I posted on Facebook for the last time, and the last status update on my artist page, and I do not miss it at all, and so I guess Sue is the thing to be. Baze Junkies out, see you later.